looks with one palette. Today I decided to give the Afterglow palette another go. You guys know it was in my timeout drawer, and the reason I keep the timeout drawer is because I want to revisit products, clear my head, think about, okay, how can I make this product work? And you know what? I made it work. Gotcha. So yeah, I actually ended up using this for my brows as well. I created this look with it. I am just showing you the eye look since I am showing you 3 different looks. But I really like this one. This is probably one of my favorite looks I created. It's a very simple, everyday, go-to makeup look. Now, here's the catcher. Yes, actually, as of right now, I do enjoy this palette. Is it my favorite? Absolutely not. It is not my favorite. If I'm going to spend $47 on an eyeshadow palette that only has 5 shades in it, it better work the first time around. Like, I shouldn't have to like, oh, well, now I got to try and do this and do this and this didn't get to work. It better work. So for that reason, I wouldn't. So yeah, but I did go ahead and I did make it work. And I really enjoy the looks I have come up with. So before I continue on with my review, I'm just going to jump straight into the 3 looks so you can see what I have created with this eyeshadow palette. Okay, so of course you have to start out by priming your eyes like any other look because you don't want your shadows just falling off everywhere. So I'm taking my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. Now I'm going in with the shade Vellum from the palette, which is just a matte creamy white shade, which is a really good base for all over the lids and the brow bone, just to also set the eyeshadow base. Now I'm going to be going in with the shade Still Life, which is a rich chocolate brown. This is a matte, and I'm taking my Sigma E40 to blend this into my crease back and forth. I go in a few times to build the shades up. Now on the lid, it might look a little choppy. That's okay because we're going to be covering that up, but I go ahead and I blend it out really well. It takes a little bit of time, but with some patience, it blended out beautifully. While I'm blending that in, I want to quickly touch on the shadows a little bit. So the claims are, it's comprised of 65% USDA certified organic botanicals, includes organic acai berry and organic goji berry. These vitamin-rich fruit ingredients are known for their intense antioxidant properties. So that's the claims that it comes with, and so supposedly this is actually really good for your skin. It doesn't have any of those harsh chemicals. It's all natural. And I believe, is it vegan? I'm not 100% sure. I'll have it listed down below if it's vegan or not, but it is cruelty free. They don't test on animals. It is gluten free, soy free, synthetic fragrance free, synthetic of dyes, you know, it goes on and on and on. It's free of a bunch of those things that isn't the best for your skin. So moving on to the lid, I did go ahead and take the shimmer shade, which is the shade Feather. It's a light, cool pink shimmer. And then I go back into the crease with a little bit more of, I think it's called Elevation, and I blend that out. I do go back and forth just to build that up and blend it out more and more. It does take time, takes patience, but end up looking really nice in the long run. Now I'm going to be going in with some eyeliner. I'm just doing a simple wing. I'm not doing anything too thick and crazy. I just want it to be nice, sophisticated, and simple. All right, so now I'm going to be mixing those 2 shades right there, and I'm going to start filling in my brows. I did go ahead and use some concealer to help clean everything up below to shape them out a little bit, but I am taking the powders to fill them in because they act really well as brow shades as well. These 2 colors are actually perfect for brows. It's very similar to the shades of the brow powders that I do use in my collection. I'm just using an angled brush to go ahead and shape out my brows and filling them in as well. Alright, and then for the lower lash line, I just took a little bit of that brown, and that completed the look. It's very nice, simple, sophisticated. I love this. And moving on to number 2, which we are doing a simple cut crease look. So we're starting out with the same shade, that matte creamy white shade, and I'm going to be putting this on my brow bone just to I really want to keep this clean up here. I don't want anything to get too sloppy when I start blending up the crease. We're going to be doing a cut crease so it's a little bit more precise, and I'm going in with the taupey brownish gray shade, and I'm starting to blend this into my crease using a fluffy crease brush. Again, I'm being very precise when blending it out because these shadows are a little tough to blend out. It takes a little bit of work, but it does blend out, trust me. Okay, so now I'm taking the rich chocolate brown and I'm taking this on a pencil brush to be a little bit more precise because now that, you know, I have that original blending shade down, I want to start cutting that crease. So that's why I'm using a pencil brush because I want to be very, very, very precise. I do go in with a couple of layers, but I'm being very careful because I don't want it to fall out anywhere else, and I'm also trying to pack on enough pigment without it being sloppy because these shades you do need to build up the pigment because they're a little bit sheer when you originally try and apply them. I'm going to go ahead and start blending that out. I'm just using the original fluffy crease brush and I'm taking a little bit more of that original blending shade to blend that out. Alright, so now I'm taking the eyeshadow brush that came with it and I'm taking some of the kind of, it's on the very end. What is the shade name? I'm sorry, let me look. I'm taking the shade Etch. Perfect. And I'm going to be applying that to my crease and blending it out to further define that crease. So as you can see, I'm going to hold onto my skin because I don't want there to be gaps, especially with a cut crease. So I'm just going to hold it there, drag it across, and then just be very, very careful and precise to cut that crease. And now I'm taking some concealer. Now we're going to start working on the lid. And you really want the lid to be nice and clear of any fallout, any shadow, because you really want that lid color to pop. So now I'm taking the other side of the eyeshadow brush to blend that concealer all the way up to my crease. Alright, so now I'm taking the cool pink shimmer shade, the shade Feather, and I'm going to be applying this to my lid. I have to do a couple of layers, and I'm using Fix Plus, but it ends up working and being nice and bright. I know this is supposed to be more subdued shadows, but you guys know I like shimmer, I like a lot of pigment, so I'm going in a few times. If you like a more soft eye, this palette is definitely for you, but if you're like high glam, you're gonna have to put a little bit more work into it, but it does work. So I'm going back in with those crease shades to define that crease a little more, but I'm being very, very, very careful this time because I can't clean it up anymore because I've applied that lid shade. And now I'm blending it out, but when I'm blending upwards only. You don't want to disturb the lid, you just want to blend out those shadows above. And now I'm taking some concealer to carve out my brows. I'm going to go ahead and do my brows again with the palette, mixing those two shades, and I'm going to go ahead and start filling them in. I did go in with a little bit of brow pencil before to carve them out originally, and then I'm going to be filling them in with the powders from the palette. I'm just taking an angled brush. I don't remember the brand, but just any angled brush to use for your brows will work. Now I'm going to be highlighting my brow bone using the shade Feather again. And just blending all that together right there using a pencil brush because you want to be precise when you're doing a cut crease. Alright, so now for the lower lash line, I'm taking the dark brown chocolate shade and I'm going to be using a flat definer brush and I'm going to be pressing this onto my lower lash line. And I'm going to be smoking it out with the original shade in Elevation. That completes this look. I paired with a pink lip and I love this. It's very glamorous without being too over the top. Now on to the third look. We're doing a deep smoky eye. So I'm just going right in. I'm taking a fluffy brush. This is a packing brush as well, and I'm just going right in using the shade Etch. This is that gray slate shade. I'm going to be packing this all over my lid, and I'm going to be bringing it all the way to my crease. As I get to my crease, I'm going to be a little bit more precise, but I'm still, you know, just going in there. And now I'm going right over top of that with the deep chocolatey shade to really deepen up that lid. As I'm applying this, I'm also doing blending motions as well to combine those two colors so that it doesn't look too sloppy. Now I'm taking a blending brush and I'm going in with the deep chocolate brown shade into my crease, because I said I want this to be a really smoky eye, really, really deep smoky eye, and then I'm taking a blending brush and I'm going to blend that out. Alright, so now to add a little bit of funkiness to it, I'm taking Feather, which is that shimmery pink shade, and I'm just lightly tapping. I don't want my lid to be this color, but I wanted to manipulate the lid a little bit to be kind of a shimmery gray color, if that makes sense. And then I'm going to blend that out, and I'm going to be applying some eyeliner. I'm using just a liquid liner. Gosh, I can't remember what this one is. But I'm just going to be doing a wing, but it's going to be a little bit more of a dramatic wing. Because I wanted this to be a smoky, dramatic eye. Now I'm applying some mascara, and I do pop on some false lashes off camera. And then that completes this look. I paired with a cool tone lip, and I love it. Alright, so that is it for the 3 makeup looks. As I said, this is probably one of my favorites, and I think it's because I don't usually see myself like this, with super simple, basic makeup, and I'm kind of feeling it. I don't know, I really like it. Maybe it's because I have brand new lighting, and it's just, you know, making everything look better, but I'm really feeling it, and I hope you guys enjoyed these looks. For my overall review, though, strictly because of the price. So if we're just talking about products in general, forgetting prices and everything like that, I do recommend this product. I like that it's all natural. I like that it's multi-purpose. I like that it's vegan, cruelty-free, has as little ingredients as possible. I appreciate all that. I think it's amazing. I really, you know, think it makes the company stand out in that sense. But on the other hand, because there is pros and cons to everything, $47 is a hefty price for 5 eyeshadows, you guys, especially when it's like something that not many people have heard of. So anyways, because of the price though, I wouldn't recommend it in that sense. So if we are, you know, factoring prices, amount of product, yada yada yada, I wouldn't recommend it. So on one hand I would, on the other hand I wouldn't. I think that you can find similar products with more shadows. I think you can get more bang for your buck, but I do appreciate what this company stands by and how they want to treat your skin the best they can. So I appreciate that, but that is everything I had to say about this palette. I kind of want to leave it open. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you guys think $47 is worth it for the type of ingredients that it has? Do you think that it's just totally, you know, way too much money? Let me know what you guys think in the comments, also based on the performance that you see. Just let me know what you think. I'm really curious about your guys' thoughts, but other than that, I really do hope you enjoyed this video. Once again, I did receive this product from Octoly for review. All opinions are my own, though this is not a sponsored video. So yeah, that is everything I had to say. So I really do hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up and to subscribe to my channel. That will really help me out. And if you enjoy reviews or multi-tutorial videos, let me know by giving this video a thumbs up as well. If you're returning to my channel, I want to thank you so much for tuning in again. I love seeing you guys back in the comments every single day. So I will see you guys in my, I'm still getting used to not saying I'll see you guys tomorrow, but I will see you guys in my next video. Mwah! Goodbye.